Squirrels! So hello, and welcome to another Legends of Runeterra video. My name is Chris, and today we will be playing a very exciting deck. It actually wasn't one I included in my video on, 5 new decks to play, which you can go and check out as well on my channel. We're going to be playing an interesting deck, and it's actually based off a card that we saw on the very last day of reveals, and that is Jack the Winner. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I would not be surprised if at some point this card got a nerf. I don't think it's crazy right now, but I can definitely see that with more Bilgewater synergies and with more tools for it to use and target with Sleep with the Fishes, that this card could be seen as somewhat problematic. And the simple reason is, it's a 5-mana 5/6 with a good ability. That is often enough to warrant a nerf. And the card that I like to compare this to is, if I can go into P&Z, is Chief Mechanist Zevi, which is a 6-mana 5/6 with a decent ability. And I remember I would sometimes come across this card, in fringe cases, and I'd be like, whoa, this is really hard to get rid of. I can't really get rid of this card that easy. It's going to get some decent value. And we've got the same stat line on our Jack the Winner, but on a 5-drop. Now, as far as I know, there's maybe 1 or 2 6 attack 5-drops. There really isn't many, and none with Challenger, that's for sure. So Jack the Winner on turn 5 is normally gonna live, and because we've built this deck around him, there are some really cool synergies with his Sleep the Fishes. So let's talk you through the deck. It actually is pretty similar to other decks that we've seen before. It's Sejuani Braum that we're playing as our champions, but it's got all the typical tools: the Butchers, the Omen Hawks, the Make It Rains, but we do have some exciting inclusions like Monkey Idol, and Kindly Tavern Keeper and Monkey Idol have a really cool synergy. Of course, Monkey Idol goes down to a 0/1. You play Kindly Tavern Keeper on it and it heals it up, and then you get more monkeys. And the monkeys themselves obviously act as great targets for Jack the Winner, because if your opponent then uses removal on a powder monkey, you're probably winning the game at that point, if they've actually wasted a card. And that's the thing, these cards just are created on their own, so you're never losing mana or card advantage. And if they waste something on the thing that you're killing, then it's pretty good for you. And the time that you go Braum into Jack the Winner, Braum can actually level up quite easily in this deck if they just let Jack the Winner continually hit Braum with no response. It's really, really strong. And then eventually, with all of that, Sejuani will level up, and of course, every time we use a Sleep with the Fishes then, or hit the Nexus or damage them in any way, then of course, all of their units will be frostbitten. So it's just got some really cool synergies in it. I will say that I keep running into the same deck, and it's the one deck that this deck struggles a bit against, and that is Targon Freljord Ramp Healing. They run every single healing card, and so what often will happen is you'll get them down to about 5 health. And then they'll start to have a board full of units with Trundle and all of that, and then they will just heal and heal and heal. And I've literally had a game where someone went from 5 to 20 health in the space of 2 turns. It's not a great matchup, and I keep seeing it. If you're not seeing it, then I think this is a great deck, because it has a pretty good matchup against anything that isn't running literally every single healing card in the game. But against everything else, it's got a good matchup, because with Braum and with him creating the 3/3s, you just get so much value there. There's still some kinks that I need to work out. Is it 3 Kindly Tavern Keepers? Do I need less Petty Officers? Does Yordle Grifter really fit in? I'm still unsure about Fury of the North, Elixir of Iron, Troll Chant. It's all a bit up in the air. I'm not really sure what to make of what yet and which one to play. So I'm still working some things out, but it's a very exciting deck, and I'm pretty excited to show it off. So let's get into some games. Tariq Lee Sin, a deck that I showcased yesterday, is our first matchup. We're probably going to want to be somewhat aggressive in this one, so I don't think we need Elixir of Iron or Tavern Keeper or Fury of the North. Petty Officer I quite like, but we're looking for a 1-drop here probably. Or something a little earlier than, say, Riptide Rex and the like. There's Braum, that could be pretty nice. But controlling the board isn't like our #1 goal against this kind of deck, I don't think. Kind of need to be hitting them nice and early if we can. And unfortunately, we just have drawn the wrong side of our deck, it seems. We can go Officer on 3, which is, you know, okay. And normally, even though, I mean, this might be a case where we, you know, depending on what he drops, either Dragon. This is a case where we could potentially go for the Keg with the Make It Rain in hand, but we shall see. I think often you would normally just go for the 1 cost, but given his board, I think I actually might go for the Keg. Now we have a pretty good attack here. And if you play something like Mentor of the Stones, that's fine, you know, attack is still good. And, you know, we can go in for something like Make It Rain. So our attack is still pretty good. He can't play this gems in combat, of course, so we get a nice trade there. Discards a gem to get... So he got all of his early game, it seems. It's one that's 3 or less. Invoke is seeming stronger and stronger by the day, in my mind. But we can let that go. Just wait. Because this might force him somewhat to open attack, which is pretty good for us. Yeah. So we'll just obviously go for this now. Hit every single unit. Okay. That's not actually that great for us. But no Tariq on 4 is pretty good for us. We would like to hit the Nexus, and that's for the reasons of Sejuani. Now we do have second Braum, which obviously goes pretty well with first Braum. Goes for a 5 mana Deep Meditation. That seems pretty good. It probably means he has like a Lee Sin in hand. Now we don't have the best development here. Did play the 2 spells. We can probably take this Dragonling, because he's on full health anyway, obviously it doesn't really matter. How many spells is he on? He's only on 2, so Lee Sin's still far off from leveling up. We've got these Elixir of Iron, so Braum shouldn't be in any real threat. And we obviously get the damage as now we can start playing Powder Monkeys and hopefully leveling up Sejuani. Still no play from him, so he must be in Lee Sin in hand. So could buff up the... I can't speak. We can buff up this Braum as well. It's a bit risky. It's a bit risky, but I think we do it. Does he run Will of Ionia? He's running Hush. Probably, I'd imagine. We don't have the most targets in the world. Like, I mean, Rex kind of goes away from Bastion anyway. This is the synergy we want. So I would be surprised if it's anything but Lee Sin, and he'll probably go and take this Monkey Idol. We can still go for this though. Let's see what he plays. I'd be shocked if he didn't go after this. I mean, Lee Sin's only on 2 of 7, so there's no way he can level up unless he's got an absolute bonkers hand. He still hasn't shown us the Celestial card that he got, which could be the stun, could be the one with the discount. So, you know, if he does have that, Zenith Blade. Okay, so he's making his Lee Sin a bit more of a threat. Yeah, he's going to take the Monkey Idol. We could just do this now. I kind of want to do that as well. I think that's pretty good. I think getting this monkey on the attacking turn is quite important as well. We do have the warning shot for Riptide Rex. Oh, okay. I'm surprised he didn't play that before. So we'll probably take out this Eye of the Dragon. Didn't get him a Dragonling. Ooh, Sejuani. Do I play Sejuani then? I think I do. What do I Frostbite? What do I Frostbite here? We can't get really rid of Lee Sin. So I guess we go for you. We can go Braum. Hitting Lee Sin is a bit of a worry, but it's not the end of the world. He doesn't do anything, so he's probably looking at what, double Bastion. So if we go for something like this, play it a bit safe. Honestly, I don't mind attacking with these either. Like, if he wants that trade, that's fine. I don't really want to kill you. I think we need to be trying to just put as much pressure on as possible. Like, this is fine. Concussive Palm, fair enough. Like Lee Sin, you know, he could get barrier if he wanted to at any point, so it's no big deal. And as I say, we just need to be trying to win the game. But we can start using these to just hopefully whittle him down. Lee Sin on 4 of 7 now. Eye of the Dragon is a bit of a problem. Again, I highly doubt he'd be able to kill this. His next turn could be a bit spooky, but if he doesn't attack straight away, we can obviously go for a pretty big Rex. And as you can see, like, I mean, Lee Sin isn't obviously great because he can probably kick me down, but we have a nice hand here to, you know, deal with this Eye of the Dragon, and I'm mostly scared about the healing, to be honest. But the longer this thing lives, Jack the Winner, the more he's desperately going to need the health, and Rex should obviously get rid of Dragon. We'd be unlucky to not even get one target on the Eye of the Dragon. He could have some way of keeping it alive, but does just go for the Hush. Now, that's interesting. That says to me probably second Hush in hand. I did say he probably had it, but if he develops here, we're obviously pretty good. Question is, do we want to keep Braum alive? We don't necessarily need to, but it would be nice. Why do you not have Overwhelm? The game seems to be full of quite a few visual bugs now. I'm assuming it is, and that you do have Overwhelm, and that you're, you know, not betraying me. Goes for a Guiding Touch, so yeah, he's looking to level it up, but what will he hit? I imagine it would be Braum. Sonic Wave. Okay. So yeah, he levels up his Lee Sin. He's going to deal 10 damage to me, which is pretty spooky. Even more now. Takes Sejuani. Takes Braum. Do I let this Braum die? I don't think I really need this Braum, to be honest. So I think I will let it just die. This is actually the bigger problem. I think now though we still just go for this. Okay, we didn't hit Eye of the Dragon because apparently, you know, we're just not that good at the game. He is going down to 7. Lee Sin is on 2. He only has 2 blockers. So depending on what he's got now, could be doing okay. Do I want to give that to Rex? Or I'd probably rather give it to you, I guess. So we kind of need to win, like, this turn. He's on 5. We got desperately unlucky with that. This is probably the unluckiest we could have been. For not one of them to hit that is pretty diabolical. Gets the messenger as well. Unless we can kill... obviously if we can kill these Sin, then we'll be fine. But if not, then we're in trouble. So I can go back up to 8. I can level up Sejuani now. Frostbite everything. I think we start with you. Just heal that up first. And then probably hit you with that. Level up Sejuani. Put Sejuani first. The overwhelm. Probably has second Hush. Which obviously isn't great. I mean, he definitely has second Hush. He's basically showing us, like, I've got Hush. I'm going to Hush everything. We could get Warning Shot next turn, which would save us. Or a lucky Make It Rain. But knowing my luck, that seems not to be the case. Now, do I attack with anything else? Could it ever matter? Say he's got it. We're giving him the 2 extra health if he does have it, but he would just... no, he wouldn't block that. So if he's got Hush... what would he block this with if he's got Hush? Yeah, he would just block it with that, so it doesn't matter. Either way, so I attack with you, and you, and you.
The calm before the storm.
Yeah. So now he'll hush us somewhat. Or Will of Ionia? Sonic Wave to Resonating Strike. Ah, clever. Palm. Okay. So we can... I mean, does healing you even matter, really? It's going back up to 7. It could do. So we have to get either a lucky Make It Rain or Warning Shot, and that will save us. We did not get it. Or he's stupid and develops. I mean, he's won the game if he open attacks here. Can he figure it out? He does. But not if he doesn't challenge me. I can beat this. If these 3 are units, or, you know.
Face me, coward.
If he has to pass back priority to me. Okay. But that survives. Then surely I can just play Sejuani on you. And now this doesn't recall it if it's on 0. Obviously we have to block. Actually don't want you to die, so I'd probably block with that. Now on 0, this doesn't do anything. Like, it doesn't recall the Sejuani. He actually has to hit the Sejuani, and these can't be burst speed spells. Yeah, so at least then just dies. I think our opponent just grossly misplayed this game. What would I rather, the follower or the keg? The keg is like a good target for that. I guess we'll pick the keg and then use the keg as a target for this to deal 3 instead. Surely we've won the game now. So he gets rid of a Mentor of the Stones to invoke a card that costs 3 or less, which could only be the stun that I think I'm worried about. Like, he could get a unit and he might choose the unit. He can silence a follower, but not a unit. So yeah, we can do that. Probably pick the Sejuani. I don't think it really matters, but either way. And we can attack with the Sejuani. With Fury of the North, we should be good. I should just put some pressure on here. Did we get there? Oh. Guiding Touch. Don't think that should save him, right? Needs like some extra things as well. Hush, maybe. Obviously they all frostbite anyway, so we keep our whole board alive. We could have gone for Fury there, but yeah, it probably was correct. So kill all of them. Unless you got 3 damage in hand somehow, which I don't really know how you would have in that deck. We should be okay. And I just do that. Yes! We got there in the end. Ah, this deck can be a bit of a slog. Lulu Shen. This is a game that we can win if we get the right draws. Make it rain is really nice in this matchup. I don't think we want the warning shot or Sejuani though. We want all of our early game if we can. Probably open Omen Hawk here. If he's in, okay, he's in Flower Child. It was you know 50-50. 20 would get. Was Flower Child though.
My shield is yours.
Gives it barrier. That's fine. I'll probably play Butcher to block out this Bright Steel. If he just wants to deal 1 damage, that's also perfectly fine. Second Omen Hawk, pretty good. 6-7 Jack the Winner should be able to... 7-8 Jack the Winner should be able to see the game out, I think. We'll attack with you.
No closer.
Oh, so now he takes the block. That's fine. Protege, also okay. Get our Monkey Idol down, start dealing some big damage. Second Monkey Idol. Could be nice. Probably pass there. I imagine he probably wants to challenge this, but we'll see. Could make it rain now. Got a decent chance, 75%, there it is. And we hit the Nexus as well, but that doesn't really matter because we've got this Monkey Idol. Still get the next proc, so that's fine. I think we just have to play this 7-8 Jack the Winner, to be honest. There's Braum though, that's pretty nice. But I think, how can you not just drop a 7-8 on turn 5? What's he gonna do? Like, this is out of a repost range. Then we can go into Braum. Yeah, he just gives me the Shen emote straight away. There isn't many things that can deal with a 5 mana 7-8. Just if any card ever had that stat line, it's not much a game can really do. Like, what is he gonna block it? Like, the more he blocks, the better it is for me. It could be repost here, I'm guessing. Yeah, and then he's gonna challenge me next turn with it. That's fine though. That's like a pretty bad use of a repost, I would say, overall. And we've got this second one as well. And then next turn, like, he'll open attack with the Shen. We can do it on Braum. We've got Sejuani to kill Shen next turn as well. It's all coming together. And he's definitely the aggressor in this matchup. I feel like the longer it goes on, the better our chances are. Now, if he drops Genevieve, man, I'm so good at this game. Then we might have to go Sejuani now. Yeah, I think we'll just go Sejuani now. Frostbite him. Just to stop that big attack.
I find them unworthy.
Are you gonna take Sejuani with it? What are you gonna do? Because I'm just gonna block this. Yeah, like what? Yeah, you're not gonna do that, are you? Didn't think so.
Run them through. Aha. Enforced equilibrium.
Oh, you are. You're gonna. Well, yeah, it's not sacrificing it, I guess. And this Omen Hawk. This Omen Hawk. What are we doing with you? Do I? Does it matter if Sejuani goes down to 4? Does the 4 damage really matter? Going down quite a bit, maybe. Yeah, maybe that's fine. If we can, as I say, if we can start... How many rounds are we on? 3? So that's Braum. Neither of these are buffed. Okay. So we can drop Braum. Does he have second repost? This is kind of an interesting decision. Do I take heart this Sejuani for potential second repost? Is that a risk I have to take? Drops Young Witch.
Go on, Rib.
Yeah, let's give him the choice. Repost. Probably wins in the game. What else? Single combat? His next attack, he can Young Witch Genevieve. Or Shen Genevieve. I think I have to go for this, right? I think I just have to. Yeah, he blocks. If he's got repost, he wins. There's like there is nothing I can do. Second Shen, he's tapped under, so that's fine. Single combat on Braum. I go for you now. It was single combat. Just have to hope he doesn't have a challenger in hand, I guess. Yodel Grifter. My opponents are really, really good at the game. I don't know what it is, but they're just fantastic at this game. They are remarkable at it. I guess I Yodel Grifted to see if I can get something. Another Genevieve. Wonderful. I actually can level up Sejuani, but I'm not sure if it's really worth it. I might need to block Shen. Going down to 5. He's probably got double Relentless Pursuit. That's what I would guess. If I had to guess, he's probably got double Relentless Pursuit in hand. But I have to take this risk, I think. Keep some semblance of a board. Play Monkey Idol. Okay, he didn't have it. I can go Genevieve of my own or Riptide Rex. Ah, that's a choice and a half, isn't it? I have to kill the Young Witch and the Genevieve. Or I can roll some dice with Riptide Rex. What might he have? He might have barriers, which are pretty good against both. Oh, Genevieve is more reliable. Maybe I should have blocked that Shen. I could have killed Shen. And then Genevieve. Could have single combat. So I think Rex is better. Got rid of Genevieve and the young witch. It's what I probably would have done anyway with that. Okay, so we've got rid of all 3 Genevieves. It's also only on 8. Okay. So I can attack with you for sure, of course. Do I pass though? Here's the thing: if I pass, he ends the round. It's gonna tell me if I can attack, right? No, I can't. I can't attack with the Rex because this could get him. This could get him anything. So yeah, we can just do that. Got Lulu as well. That's gonna give something vulnerable, which you can use on the young witch. How much life am I on? Not much. Can do that at burst speed. Is there anything I could get here that I don't think so. I'm on 5, right? Yeah. Don't think there's a way out of this. This dude drew like a god. Like double Genevieve. I don't think most people. I don't think most decks beat double Genevieve, to be honest. So we'll challenge there. Wait, he doesn't have young witch. Wait, am I still alive? Gives that barrier. That's fine. I mean, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have repost. So obviously we just block there and there. I mean, I might as well Fury, right? No, I could use it on Genevieve next turn. So yeah, we just sit there. And now he reposts for the win, of course. Or double Shen swap? No? Wow. Okay, I managed to survive somehow. Deal damage to the Nexus. Our Rex dies. Play you. And he plays Relentless Pursuit. Is it actually No? Single combat? Okay, maybe I keep you alive then. I think you have to be worth keeping alive. If I kill Shen next turn and Lulu. Jesus Christ, this guy's draws. Pretty nuts. So I can kill you. Elixir of Iron. Not doing the most, I would say. Potentially kill Shen and Lulu. He can give barrier though. Ah, Lulu, man. God damn it. But I can kill a few things. And he's down on 1. I've got warning shots in there. I've got Make It Rains in there. Yeah, he gives Lulu the barrier. Okay. I guess I take Shen. He whimsies me as well. Well, ain't much surviving that. I technically have outs. Technically have out. Doesn't really matter if I attack, I don't think. The only thing that matters here
No use.
is getting a warning shot. Or a make it rain to the face.
I promised a blood.
No! No! Obviously, if he develops, he's just an idiot. Because then I will win. Yeah. Oh, man. So close. These games are all so close. Oh, Rangers Resolve. Oh, nice. Man. This guy, I mean, you know, he gets double Lulu. Double Genevieve. Ah. So anyway, that is the deck. As I say, it might need some fine tuning. I might look at it and start fine tuning it a bit more. But I think it's pretty fun. And, you know, the way it wins, I mean, it has some very close games apparently. And, you know, apparently you draw you curve the wrong order way round. But, you know, that's what it is. And yeah, that's where I'm going to end this one. So thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want. And I will see you next time.